Greetings. A little bit of ink. So one of the themes of these space stories, well, if you could call them themes, is the idea that no matter how you push progress, people are still going to be people. I've been considering calling it economic eugenics. This idea of replacing people, this obsession that some individuals have with the idea of replacing human beings. And you hear things like UBI, and I think the concept is loathsome because I grew up with parents who had no choice but to use food stamps, and they worked very hard to get out of it, and I saw the poison of dependency on government programs. It's cancer. And to establish that as a positive, see, that's the one thing that really drives me about this AI revolution is you have these people who are just, if you're not for us, you're against us. If you don't support it 100%, then you're going to be left in the dust and homeless and fighting with rats for scraps. That's hyperbole, but it's no different than the hyperbole that they say that if you don't do this 100%, then you're going to be left in the dust. You're going to become an economic caveman. And people use that kind of logic, I think, are disingenuous because they're looking at something entirely different than just progress for the sake of progress and moving people forward. Again, I'm classifying it as economic eugenics. And I think it comes from a profound level of contempt for human beings. You make things trash and you make things cheaper because obviously the bottom line is important, and I get that. But to such an extent that people are scraping the last bit of their usable time on Earth to make the difference between one product lasting 5 years and one product lasting 10 years. And that you have to spend more time working at a job to be able to afford the replacement.